In this video, I'm going to show you how to find the perfect SBA lender for your car wash business. Now, the SBA released 30 years of SBA loan data. This data came in 4 different huge Excel files, millions of rows of SBA loan data, and they made this publicly available. And so we took that data and we cleaned it up a bit, narrowed it down to the last 5.5 years of data, and then we got it into a format where we can kind of slice and dice the data in a whole bunch of different ways that is ultimately going to allow you to find the SBA lender that has made the most SBA loans to car washes in your specific area, in your specific type of a business stage, right? So if you want to know which lender made the most SBA loans in Texas to car wash acquisitions, we'll be able to find that. And I'm going to show you how to do that here real quick. Now, you might be thinking, why don't we just get a list of the top SBA lenders in our state and just go down the list and start reaching out to the top SBA lenders in terms of total volume? And that would seem like a reasonable strategy. I spent 10 years as the executive director of an SBA loan program. And when we had businesses reach out to us that were outside of our lending area and ask, how do I find an SBA lender that's a good lender in my area? That's what I often told them. I said, the SBA publishes a list, just go grab the list and start working your way down based on total loan volume. And what I've realized now is that I probably sent a lot of people on a wild goose chase, because the reality is that SBA lenders tend to specialize. And so we're going to be able to see this in the data here, that just because you're the top SBA loan volume lender in a particular area does not mean you're going to be a good fit for a car wash SBA loan specifically. And so we're going to demonstrate that here. Okay, let me show you how this tool works. Okay, so you're going to want to go to the description of the video below and click the link that brings you to our SBA Loan Analyzer, and you'll be able to access this and do the sorting and filtering yourself for your unique situation. But I'm going to show you here how this will work. So we're going to start. We have no filter set right now. So this is just nationwide over the last 5.5 years, all industries, all stages of business. Huntington National Bank was by far the top SBA lender with 19,720 loans during that time period, which is over double the next closest bank. But when we start to narrow down, so if we click into industry, and you can either just search in the drop-down list, we can find car washes, or you could type car washes in there, and you can click only. And now what it's going to do is it's going to show us, okay, only show us SBA loans made to car washes. And now we see that Huntington National Bank is 3rd on the list. So Celtic Bank is actually by far the top SBA lender in the car wash industry. And we might want to narrow this down even more. So if we said, okay, well, what about, I'm looking to acquire an existing car wash perhaps. And so we want to come to business age here, and this business age dropdown is going to give you a few different options. So change of ownership, that means the SBA loan was used for change of ownership, meaning it's an acquisition loan. There's also SBA loans we can break down by existing businesses, so car washes that got a loan just for their existing car wash business, maybe to fuel growth, and that are older than 2 years old or older than 5 years. 2 years or less, so we can find new but not brand new startups. And then we can also find this startup loan funds will be used to open the business. So this is like a true startup car wash option here. So let's first start by looking at change of ownership. So I'm going to click only for change of ownership. Now I can see that, yeah, Celtic Bank was the top SBA lender for car washes in general, but when we looked at specifically acquisition loans for car washes, Metro City Bank was the top lender. And you can also see the difference, I mean, a pretty significant difference in the loan amount, 3.4 million average loan amount for car wash acquisition loans for Metro City versus 1.5 for Celtic Bank. Now, if we wanted to look at, let's just look at startup car washes. So if I wanted to get a loan for a startup car wash, we see Metro City does not even show up anywhere on the top 10 list, right? So apparently Metro City, although they like to make loans to car washes, they don't like startup car washes, it would appear. So Celtic Bank is back on top here. Let's go back to just all business ages here. And let's narrow down even a bit more, because your location is going to matter a lot. So let's say we want to look at car washes specifically in Florida. We'll look at Florida here. And again, we see Celtic Bank, very little volume here in the state of Florida. Paradise Bank, a clear leader in car wash loans in the state of Florida. So who would have known? You wouldn't know to even approach Paradise Bank probably when you're just getting started looking for an SBA lender. But this really shows you that, I mean, they have 4 times the SBA loan volume than in the car wash industry in Florida than their next closest lender. So they have a lot of experience. They apparently like this industry. And so you're probably going to save a lot of time by going to the lender that has the most experience and interest in your industry. So we hope that this tool is going to be really helpful and save folks a lot of time in finding the perfect fit SBA lender. And again, we'll put the access to this tool in the description of the video below, so you can go grab that. While you're down there, you'll also notice a link to our car wash financial projection template. So that is what our business does. We're ProjectionHub. We help businesses create financial projections. We sell a number of different industry-specific financial projection templates. We have a car wash projection template. We'll link to that down there in the description below. So when you're getting an SBA loan, they might ask you for a set of projections, and you can go grab that tool, and hopefully that will be helpful for you as well. Now, if you found this content helpful, please give us a like and a subscribe on this video. We're going to be producing more SBA data related content, and any support or comments that you give us would be really helpful in understanding whether this has been helpful and what you'd like to see more of. So please do that. And if you have any questions at all, reach out to us at support@projectionhub.com. Thanks.